Hello again. Welcome to another episode of How to Do Atkins Low Carb. My name is, of course, Kent Altena, and I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate all your comments and your past videos. Today's topic is net carbs versus net effective carbs. Do you need to believe the marketing hype that's put on all the low carb products that are out there? The usual suspects are, you'll find them on the low carb products from Atkins Nutritional Approach, Russell Stover's sugar-free chocolate, or sugar-free candies. One thing you might notice when you look at their ingredients labels is the presence of sugar alcohols and the manufacturer not including them on their net impact carbs, or also called net effective carbs. What are they? Sugar alcohols, also known as polyols, are ingredients used as sweeteners and bulking agents. They occur naturally in foods and come from plant fibers like fruits and berries. As a sugar substitute, they have fewer calories than sugars, and this is because they are converted to glucose more slowly than sugar and require little insulin to be metabolized and don't cause the sudden spike in blood glucose levels that sugars do. A couple of the common sugar alcohols are mannitol, Mannitol, and sorbitol. The pros obviously are they have less calories than sugar, they provide some of the same sweetness as sugars, and they have less impact to the blood glucose levels. However, some of the negative impacts of sugar alcohols is that because they aren't metabolized fully, such as sugar is, sometimes they pass all the way through the stomach and the small intestine to the large intestine, where they become to be digested by the bacteria in there and can cause bloating and diarrhea and a bad case of gas. In addition to the gas, there's also evidence that they can cause a diarrhea effect in a person, and you might not be able to leave your favorite bathroom stall for quite a while. Some sugar alcohols are mannitol, which occurs naturally in pineapples, olives, asparagus, and sweet potatoes, is normally extracted from seaweed for use in food manufacturing. Mannitol has about 50 to 70% this relative sweetness of sugar. Mannitol is one of the worst ones to cause a gas and bloating effect due to its propensity to linger in the intestines afterwards. Another bad one is mannitol. Mannitol claims to be about 75% as sweet as sugar, and you might find it often in sugar-free candies, chewing gum, and chocolate-flavored desserts, such as the Russell-flavored chocolates that I spoke of. Many an acne has quoted their night of woe after eating a few too many sugar-free chocolates and then spending the rest of the night paying for it, both in terms of gas and having to spend both prolonged times next to their favorite commode. Contrary to what their manufacturers would have you believe, these sugar alcohols are indeed metabolized. Each gram of sugar alcohols turns into anywhere from 1 to 3 calories, which means they are being metabolized by the body. Mannitol, like I mentioned, one of the most prevalent sugar alcohols used in low-carb foods, delivers up to 3 calories per gram of the stuff as compared to 4 grams per sugar. So in that case, it's only 25% less leading to glucose than sugar is. So you can definitely tell that it is going to have an effect on you. Some of the other actors in these net effective carbs. Glycerin is most often found on the Atkins Nutritional Approach products. Glycerol, or glycerin, is a natural constituent of the human body, and that occurs in the oxidation of stored fat. Also, glycerin is used as lubricant for foods to make protein bars to make them easier to digest. You might also find glycerin in cleaning products such as soap. Another actor in the net effective carbs game is fiber. This happens to be the only one that I agree with in reducing the amount of total carbohydrates to the net carbohydrates. Fiber is a part of your food intake that cannot be digested by the body. All the fiber you eat through your mouth is through your stomach, your small intestines, and your large intestines, and leaves the body relatively intact. Hence, it's not being metabolized, and your body cannot use it for fuel for itself. So therefore, it is appropriate that it is not used against you in your net carbs per day. And finally, the other actor in this net effective carbs is chemical manipulation of some starches, such as in Dreamfield's pasta. Dreamfield claims that the flour used in its pasta has been manipulated chemically so that the body no longer recognizes it as flour. The impact of eating it does not demonstrate the same spikes to blood glucose as normal flour would. This has been proven by numerous people who have blood glucose monitors. One of the reasons I think that this whole argument is important is because of the negative impact to a number of people's weight loss attempts. A number of people have suffered stalls and weight loss hesitations due to their eating of these foods, let alone their health impacts in terms of the bloating and the gas that they are associated with. Why are so many stalls and weight loss hesitations attributed to these foods? One of the reasons is a cephalic insulin reaction. Your body thinks about it that it's going to be eating sugars in the foods that it's going to be eating, such as in the sugar-free chocolate, and regardless of the biological reaction, what the sugar alcohol should be, it squirts the insulin into your blood system because it just thinks you're going to be eating something sugary. That insulin in your blood system makes it that much more difficult for you to lose weight. And with that, that concludes another episode of How to Do Atkins Low Carb. I hope you appreciated it. And if you are eating the net effective low carb products, evaluate yourself. Are you losing weight like you should be? Are you happy with the rapidity of your weight loss? If not, look at the sugar alcohols in your diet. Check yourself to see if you might be having a cephalic insulin reaction to those sugar alcohols. I hope you watch another episode in the future. With that, good day.